this week I'm actually budgeting the week that I'm living in, which I'm really excited because past 2 weeks I was kind of budgeting the week after. But now I'm back and I'm going to be back on schedule. I'm a little days off because today is Wednesday and I usually like to budget Tuesday for Wednesday, but I'll get back to it next week. Okay, so for this week, my paycheck is $591.39. I went ahead, like always, and I wrote it down what I'm gonna budget ahead of time because last time towards the end, I kind of had like extra wiggle room, and I didn't know what to do with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my budgeting. So of course, I'm gonna do 100 for my mom. Perfect. Then going down and $50 for my savings. Guys, I did it. I hit $1,000. You do not understand how exciting this is for me. I'm going from a person that had $20 in savings to her name to a person that can comfortably say I have $1,000 in saving in case of an emergency, so I don't have to use my credit cards. I can just go ahead, take the money, know that I have the money in case of God forbid a big emergency happens that I need $1,000 for. So it's just good to know. And I'm halfway through my $2,000 savings goal. I also saw on the internet about saving $10,000 in 100 days, and I am going to start that not this month, but June 1st. I get paid on June 1st, so I want to try June 1st, and I'm going to see how I can do it. I went ahead and I did an Excel sheet of how I plan on doing that $10,000 in 100 days, which I will show in my monthly recap. I'll just show how I'm gonna set it up. So make sure you are around for that video. But for now, I'm not gonna budget anything there. I think I'm gonna get rid of these because I don't really use them. I thought I was gonna use it as a buffer, but I just kind of put it here, if that makes any sense. So I just want to get ahead and I hit those. So that's it for savings. No, don't delete it, girl. For income for next month, I do need to remove $200, and you'll see why. Because I realized that there's no reason for me to have income for next month if I already know what I'm going to use that income for. So I went ahead and I'm trying to get ahead of myself, if that makes any sense. I want to be ahead, not behind. That's my goal, being ahead. So for Better Business, they're all fully funded, so I'm going to leave that there. Now, here I had originally budgeted $55 for gas, but I do remember that last budget I did put extra money into my gas, so for right now I have $26.96 on gas. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and add just the remaining $30.42 to see. That should give me enough money for gas for this month. I don't think I did that right. I think that's what I meant to do. Yes. So that's that for that one. Car wash is all set. I do know my Easy Pass is most likely going to come out next month, but I want to have enough money for it, so next month I'm not stressed. So that's fully budgeted. Every time it replenishes for $50. So that's the goal there. Then for car maintenance, I am going to go ahead and just fund for that one. For car insurance, I think I'm going to focus on this mostly next month. That's what I'm probably going to do. So that's going to be it for car expenses. For food, for right now, I feel like I'm okay with food because I only have maybe a week left of the month, and I think with this I should be good. Honestly, I really do feel like it. So I'm just gonna leave that as is. For here, I'm just going to Actually, no, I'm gonna leave this alone. I was gonna take this out, but I'm just gonna let it carry into next month because regardless, I'm pretty sure I have some subscription coming out the first, and I'm gonna need it. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. Now, for contacts, I went ahead and I placed an order for my contacts. They're gonna take a while to come in, probably like a week. So my contacts are usually $100. So I'm gonna go ahead and budget $40, and then next week's paycheck I'll budget 40, and I think I should be okay. Unless the contacts went up, that's a little bit different. But if anything, I will budget from next week's paycheck. But for now, I think I should be okay here. So that's there. Here, I'm all set here, except for birthdays. I did not fund birthdays at all. And my sister's boyfriend, which is my brother-in-law, his birthday is coming up in July. So I do want to get him something because he's always been so nice to me and my family. So, yeah, I feel like I should get him a gift. So I'm just going to go ahead and fund that and see what I can find in probably the end of June because he is going on vacation with my sister. So I obviously have to give him his present in June because he will be away for his birthday. So for fun activities, my friends are coming back by the end of next week, by the end of this weekend. So I might do something for Memorial Day. I'm not sure yet. So I'm just going to go make sure I have enough money in case because don't want to be caught lacking. That's the least thing I want to do. So fun activities, I probably will do something, if not with my friends, with my family. So I might do that. For summer goals, I'm not going to budget this now. I will start budgeting this in June. So for cash funds, I do plan on going to the laundry this weekend. So I am going to need $25 for that one. And for school, this needs to start getting funded, but I am lacking on prioritizing it. I feel like I'm more prioritizing other things that I feel like are easier and will give me more of like the quick and easy, well, not the quick and easy, I wouldn't put it that way, like the more satisfaction that it's accomplished, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to go ahead and put $7 for there. And my vacations now. Material Girl, gotta put on hold. Sinking funds. I did go ahead and I hid my mom's 50th party because it's gone. It was so nice. She was so shook. It was so pretty. But, that's what I have here. And for laptop, I am gonna fund this because, I should have gotten a laptop a long time ago because while in COVID, my brother was using while in COVID, like if COVID has left already. While we were in quarantine, I let my brother use my computer, and I don't know what happened, that the bottom of my computer, like on the actual screen, looks like if you're in the movie theaters. So I feel like the LED light of the computer is like broken, and I went to go try to get it fixed, and it was $500 just to get it fixed. So after talking to my friends and family, they were like, why don't you just get a newer one, which is maybe like $500 more, but it would be worth it because you would have a newer computer that eventually we're going to have to replace anyway. So now I'm just using my computer for as long as I can until it gives up on me. And then from there, I'll see what I can do. So I'm just going to go ahead and start saving little by little to see when I have enough to replace my computer. For the spa, I am going to put $5 just because a spa pass for a day is maybe like $65, and I probably want to go by the end of the summer probably to a spa day with my friends. So then I'm going to go ahead and put 58. I'm just going to go ahead and put 60. I'm not even typing. $60 to apartment because I eventually want to move out and I want to have enough money for it. So that's what I'm going to do. And I have the $322.92. Well, in reality, from my paycheck, I would have just $122.92 because we did take out $200 from the getting ahead fund, like the income for next month, because I do want to start getting ahead. So what I want to do here is, that's not charges to pay. I do want to already put $200 for my mom, because I'm trying to get ahead on that and separate the money for that ahead of time, so I know I'm not short when it comes to it. And then for here, I do want to go ahead and fund some things for my car, because it's something that I always need. So I'm just going to go ahead and fund $55 for gas ahead of time. And this one comes out usually towards the middle of the month. So I'm just going to put I saw this on somebody's video that you can do the division like that. Most genius thing I've ever seen, because I would go and pause the video and do it on my own calculator and then be like, okay, I figured it out. But no, that is just coming to save my life. I don't remember what video I saw it on, but if I do find it, I will comment on their video and say thank you so much, because, me as a person, I get very nervous to comment, but I'm trying my best. So I'm going to go ahead and fund snacks, because that's the one I feel like I spent the most on. And of course, I'm going to do, I'm going to do 20 here, and then the $12.29 in the coffee, because these are the two I get the most. Actually, no. I'm going to do the groceries. And like that, I'll have money ahead. So it's like a little surprise. And I went ahead and I wrote down when I'll be getting paid. So June is actually a 5-month paycheck for me, which I'm very excited, because I've never, well, not that I've never had, because obviously I've worked since I was 16, but I haven't had a 5-month paycheck while budgeting. So I want to see what I can do to get ahead. Like, I really hope I'm going to take advantage of this 5 paycheck month and try to budget for July with June's money, if that makes any sense. Or is it backwards? No, it can't be backwards. Let me know how it actually works, because I've seen a lot of people get ahead, and I see people that are like, okay, like I don't gotta worry about rent, because I'm in a very lucky position that my parents are not charging me rent, because obviously with my financial situation, me still in school. So the agreement I have with my parents is that I would pay for my school and they would not charge me rent, because they want me to focus in my school, not be in debt with school. And then from then on, once I finish school, then we can talk about the rearrangements and all that stuff. But for now, I'm taking advantage. My dad even suggested, when I was a couple years back, when I first got my car, when I was thinking about getting a car, he told me, right now you're not paying rent, you don't have any actual super responsibilities, go ahead, get your car, so when you do one day decide to move out, you won't have that big debt to your name. And I actually am very grateful, because I was so hesitant on whether or not I could even afford getting the car. But I've never missed a payment, thank the Lord. I've always managed a way to do it, but now that I'm being more conscious of like how I'm spending my money, I feel like my mindset is kind of changing, and I'm like, okay, like no, I know that this amount is for this, and I feel like that will go good. So going back to it, this overfunding is not overfunding. Oh my god, I was reading out loud. This overspending is still for my sister. I haven't seen her this week, so she's been busy with school and I've been busy with school, so we haven't had the time to catch up. So still waiting for my payment on that. Sister, if you're watching this video, girl, pay up. I'm just kidding. But I think that's gonna be it for this video. If you have any like suggestions on getting ahead, I would appreciate if you can let me know like how you got ahead personally, like down below in the comments. Like, what strategies did you use? Like, obviously, like if you're trying to get ahead, you're maybe not focusing as much like getting out of debt, but like maybe balancing them both out. Like, what would you recommend me doing? I want to know how people are able to get ahead and like, okay, like I don't have to worry about next month insurance because I already funded it. Like I already know, like I have the money for it. Like I want to be that. Like I want to have no stress about what payments are coming in June because I'm like, girl, got it covered. Like I want to be able to be like, oh yeah, like I already have it funded, no stress, no nothing. Yeah. So if you guys can give me some recommendations, maybe like I don't know, something to help me to figure out because I'm trying, but I don't know if the way that I'm doing it is the right way or the most effective like possible way. So, if you can let me know, thank you. I'd appreciate it so much. And yeah, thank you. And I'll see you guys for my May recap at the end of the month. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and comment down below. I always try my best to answer most of the comments, to give either feedback or appreciate the feedback that I was given. And